that's a pretty special night. It's the last opening night in the Mellon. It's, the banner's going up, and it's kind of the time we can close everything and go after it again.
I was going to ask you about, you were talking about the PA stuff last week. Not about to comment more, but I was surprised that you're kind of outspoken about that. Do you find that stuff easier to do now?
Well, I'm part of the union, so it's a little bit nicer now to, I'm able to educate myself a little more and take some more time just to figure things out. And your first couple of years, it's pretty new, and you have to really get an understanding of everything. So I think with each year, I've been able to learn more and become more aware of things, and with that, you become more opinionated on things. So it's important for everybody to be aware of those things.
Just in general, I guess, you were always cautious about what you said. Like you said, you're paying your dues your first couple of years. Do you feel like the cup changes that at all? As far as what you can say?
No, not really. I think a lot of things I say are always going to be analyzed, but I don't think that changes because you win a cup. There's always kind of, I grew up in Cole Harbour, and it was like that when I was 16, so it hasn't really changed a lot since then.
Pretty comfortable with the new stick? You're going to go into the season with it?
Yeah. Really happy the way it's come along. Haven't had any issues and pretty confident with it. So, right now it's good to go.
What's different? Is your shot maybe a little harder, a little whippier? Or?
Yeah, I think my shot's a little harder, yeah. We'll see how it works in a game, but definitely in practice I feel like I'm able to get a little more on my shots. So, if I can still have the same feel as I do with my other stick, then that's a plus.
How do you guys improve overall? You win a cup, obviously, it's as high as it goes, but there's certain things within your game I'm sure that you think you can improve. What would they be?
Well, I think consistency. If you look at last year, I think we always kind of look back at the year and try to evaluate ourselves, and consistency is so important individually and as a team. And we had a tough few months to start, and it wasn't easy. You're always going to have tough stretches in the season, but you've got to find a way to to get rid of them and stop them quickly. So you lose a couple games, you got to really bear down and make sure that you win the next one. So just I think with experience you kind of realize those important points, and individually I think for me personally I'm always working on things and everything, but consistency kind of helps everything, I think.
Sid, what's it like going to this opener this year with Dan as your coach as compared to like last year when Michelle was the coach? Not just state of mind, but like schematically and and psychologically and all this.
Well, I think just in our system we probably force teams to try to play our way, and we try to go after teams, and I think it's no fluke that a lot of teams in the league are playing that way now. And I think before, Detroit was kind of the team that set that example, and they made you play at their pace. And now you see, we're playing the Rangers, and John Torrell is a big fan of pushing the pace and being aggressive. So I don't think it's any different than when New Jersey won and everyone started trapping. Now everyone loves the high tempo and forcing teams to make mistakes, and you really give yourself a chance to win every night when you're putting pressure on teams. So I think if anything, our mindset is just to force the issue and then make sure we give ourselves a chance to make teams make mistakes.
Let me guess, you like that style a little bit better.
Yeah, I love it. I think as far as a mentality, that's a great way to look at games. You prepare yourself as much as possible, and you go in there knowing that if you play that way, you're going to get chances, and you're going to give yourselves a great chance to win. So you want to work in that condition.
So you saw your name on the cup the other night, I guess?
Yeah.
What'd that feel like?
It was great. It was I don't know if it hit me a lot until that point, but when I saw my name on it, that's when it really hit me. So I was really happy to see that, and I had a coach that I played for that had his name on it, so I saw his name on it, and just to see all the names, that's something that I think it's 60 years or something they said, so that's pretty good. So hopefully we can get it on there again.
Same for the ring. Getting the ring was a similar feeling?
Yeah, it's one of those things when you win the cup, you don't think about all these things. You just think about winning it. it's not, just the Stanley Cup that's special, but all of these things that come along with it are just added bonuses. I think that's, it's great to win it, whether those things came with it or not. But to get the ring was nice.
Tomorrow will kind of be the last chapter in that respect, seeing the banner go up. Is that going to be a little surreal too?
Yeah, I mean that's the last time we could have put a cup banner up in the mill. So it's a great way to go into the last season there. And it's going to be a special night. And like I said, we're going to try to soak it up, but at the same time, there should be no shortage of motivation when we start that game.